Hewitt. Cerra. Cerra! Bang!
Calder did first,
But it was just how he played on. Cottrell got the ball inside forward 50, and Cerra can understand why they...
Hi, long time no see. I just got home after uploading the Adam Sard contract extension video and just saw the news that we have another contract extension, and it's a big one. It's Adam Cerra. He has signed a 5-year contract extension, which will see him at the club until the end of 2030. It's a huge vote of confidence for Ches, and one that will clearly see him be at the Blues for hopefully the rest of his career. The official statement made note of the fact that he's still just 25 years of age, which I forgot about when I read it. I oftentimes am reminded that some of these guys are a lot younger than what we believe. Still 25 years of age. 2024 was arguably the most frustrating of his career. And the fact that he has still been able to earn himself a 5-year deal, I think just goes to show how highly he's rated by the club. This is a guy that is, by all reports, the ultimate professional when it comes to his rehabilitation and preparing his body and his mind for games. I remember when he first got to the club, I remember knowing him as a classy player. And I remember my perception of him being a classy player, maybe sometimes overshadowing how tough he really is. And I thought, particularly in his first season, or his first couple, like his 2022 year, I thought was very strong, given it was his first year at the club. And then 2023, I think oftentimes his 2023 season gets a bit overlooked because of how poorly we started that year. But one of the things I'll never forget about Adam Cerra is when we were in it at our worst in 2023, he was clearly one of our best players, if not our best player at the time. Hamstring injuries have come up for him a bit. We saw it in 2023, subbed off at halftime against Collingwood in that win. And then obviously 2024 was just disappointing. And oftentimes when I see injuries or repeat injuries to players, I always ask the question internally, what's in their control, what's out of their control. I don't know what the particulars are of his 2024 year and why he kept getting the recurring hamstring injuries, but hopefully with his trip to Doha, with whatever program they put in place for him there and moving forward, hopefully we get a reliable and consistent and available Adam Cerra, because when he's at our best, we're at our best. And I think he's a classy player with a really strong element of toughness, and the best of him is ahead of us. I truly believe that. Nick Austin had a few words to say. He said, Adam has had an impact in our side since his arrival at the football club, and for him to commit his future long-term at Icon Park is a show of faith, not only with us towards Adam, but also his faith in the club and his teammates. He's a much-loved, highly respected figure in the playing group, both for what he does on game day and also what he does during the week. He's dedicated to getting the very best out of himself with the way he prepares, and he sets the standard for many. He was one of our most consistent players throughout 2023 season, and at just 25, we think he's still got levels to add to his game. He's struck up a great relationship with the playing group, and his leadership gets better every year. Adam has all the qualities we value in a Carlton person, and we know our members and supporters are going to enjoy seeing him continue to grow at our club for a long time to come. So, good news, positive news, and today's a good day. 21st of January 2025, after a couple of weeks of disappointment and some frustration, given the injuries and whatever else has been going on. Today is hopefully a turning of the page, and hopefully no more injuries. Hopefully this can be the beginning of some positive momentum. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see Adam Cerra back to his best. I think footy fans, it happens to me as well. The recency bias always kicks in. I think of a guy like Jesse Motlop, who showed so much promise in his first couple of seasons and then had an injury-interrupted year last year, and now there's a little bit of doubt. as to whether or not he's going to be good enough to replace the hole left by Matt Owies. And I think Cerra falls into this category as well. I think a lot of us have forgotten how good he really has been so far, given how limited he has been at the club, only a couple of years. And so this is a good sign. I think he has, I mean, Nick Austin just said it in that quote there, but I mean, he does have those leadership qualities, and I look at him as a really mature player. That's why I was a bit stunned to remember that he is only 25 years of age. So I guess my question to you, or my questions to you are, well, firstly, what was your reaction when you saw that Adam Cerra had signed an extension? What do you think of the extension? This is a 5-year extension, and you know that has been a topic of discussion in the mainstream media and even here for a little while about the length of contracts. So what do you make of the 5-year deal? Any thoughts? Share with us in the comments below and we'll unpack it from there.